The end of a long road. Transport workers embarked on a wage strike 3 weeks ago. This week, talks broke down when the Road Freight Association stormed out. They accused Satawu of negotiating in bad faith. The CCMA got the parties talking again, and early this morning, an agreement was brokered.
We are aware of the huge responsibility that the parties have shouldered in order to ensure that the South African economy doesn't suffer anymore.
We are officially today calling off then the strike because we do have the agreement and then we will decide.
It's a multi-year inflation-linked agreement. Drivers will get a 10% wage increase from March next year, 8% in 2014 and 9% in 2015.
We all servants to the public, and we're grateful that we've marched along in line with the principles of collective bargaining. We have a longer-term agreement.
Economists say the strike, coupled with the mine strikes, have impacted negatively on the economy.
That is always a risk when one has fairly high demands from labor. There always is the risk that down the line you could have job losses within that same business or within that same sector. And that's a risk we need to watch very carefully right now.
Ironically, barely after the ink had dried on the agreement, a truck was torched in the Western Cape. Police say the driver escaped unharmed. No arrests have been made. Satawu, meanwhile, insists its hands are clean.
Those who are in prison or who have been arrested or for whatever you might call arson or burning of trucks, is not necessarily our members.
In a landmark Concord judgment in June, Satawu was held liable for damages incurred by striking security guards in Cape Town. The court ruled that the right of assembly should be held peacefully. Njanji Chauke, SABC News, Johannesburg.